Hey there, and welcome to this explainer. I'm going to be stepping in as your virtual career mentor today as we walk through the Teen Resume Playbook from blank page to hired. If you're a high school student stressing out, staring at a blinking cursor, and wondering how on earth you're supposed to build a resume when you've literally never had an official job, well, just take a deep breath. You are in exactly the right place. We're going to take your everyday life and translate it into absolute professional gold.
Here is our agenda for today. We'll be covering the no experience myth, proving your soft skills, power verbs in action, experience beyond the office, and polish and format perfectly. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the no experience myth. So, how do you write a resume with no work experience? You know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank screen, feeling totally overwhelmed, thinking you have absolutely nothing to offer. It's the ultimate catch-22, feeling like you need experience to get a job, but you need a job to get experience. It's terrifying, but honestly, it's also incredibly common. But here is the crucial takeaway. Employers look for character, potential, and strong work habits, not just past payrolls. Smart companies absolutely know everyone has to start somewhere. When they're looking to hire a teenager, they aren't expecting a 10-year corporate work history. They're actively looking for motivated teens with integrity. So the fact that your experience isn't from a traditional office environment, that's not going to hurt your chances at all, as long as you know how to present it. Moving right along to Section 2, proving your soft skills. Okay, we really need to build a case against the negative stereotypes employers sometimes have about teen dependability. And step 1 is this: stop just listing soft skills in your summary. You have to actually prove them. Hiring managers are basically playing buzzword bingo all day with words like hardworking and trustworthy. Because everyone claims to have these traits, the words are kind of meaningless on their own. You have to provide concrete evidence instead of just expecting them to take your word for it.
Let's look at the difference here. A weak approach is something like summary of qualifications, hard worker. It's just a vague claim. But a strong approach? That looks more like proof of intelligence and work ethic. 3.8 GPA and AP classes, National Honor Society. This brilliantly illustrates the point. By featuring your advanced school projects, your awards, and a strong GPA, you are physically proving your intelligence and dedication. It's a track record they can actually verify.
Here's another one: weak approach, soft skills, highly reliable. Again, you're just saying it. The strong approach is proof of reliability, compiled a perfect attendance record and ran a weekend lawn care service for 2 years, showing that you show up for school every single day or that you maintained an informal neighborhood hustle, rain or shine. That is the absolute, undeniable proof of reliability that employers crave. Now for Section 3, power verbs in action.
What's really interesting here is how we can transform the way you describe those exact experiences we just talked about. Take a simple task like watched kids. The professional translation is supervised 2 children and organized educational activities. Or, instead of just car wash, you coordinated logistics and managed customer payment collection. By using strong action verbs, you instantly elevate everyday teen tasks into highly professional achievements. The experience is exactly the same, but the respect it commands is on a whole other level. I want you to keep these power verbs in your back pocket. Coordinated, managed, initiated, executed, conceptualized, supervised, engineered, alleviated. Whenever you're writing out bullet points, starting with words like coordinated or initiated completely shifts your resume from passive to active. It proves you are a doer, not just a bystander.
Okay, let's dive into Section 4, experience beyond the office.
We really need to redefine what actually counts as work. For a teen, work is any activity, whether it's paid, unpaid, or totally informal, showcasing your interests, your developing professionalism, and your skill development. You don't need a literal W-2 to have valuable experience. Your everyday life, like your schoolwork, hobbies, chores, and volunteering, is already packed with stuff employers find extremely valuable. Think about those informal gigs: babysitting friends and family, pet sitting and dog walking, lawn mowing and shoveling snow, or tutoring peers in Spanish. These aren't just chores, they are absolute gold mines. They perfectly demonstrate your responsibility, time management, and customer service. Please do not leave them off your resume just because they didn't happen in a corporate building. The exact same goes for your extracurriculars. Being a debate team captain, playing on a varsity sports team, serving as student council vice president, organizing community trash cleanups, or being the high school glee club treasurer. All of this demonstrates incredible leadership and teamwork. It shows a genuine willingness to step up and do the right thing for your community. Finally, we have Section 5, polish and format perfectly. Let's talk about the packaging. Before an employer reads a single word, they're going to judge your design. So stick to these rules. 1. Keep your content to exactly 1 page. 2. Set standard 0.7 to 1 inch margins. 3. Choose a consistent professional font like Times New Roman. And 4. Ensure a crisp, clean layout without graphics or photos. Following these strict rules ensures your resume is easily readable by automated applicant tracking scanners and looks super professional. Now, as your mentor, I've got to give you a little bit of tough love. Look at this. Disastrous email. ilovepuppies@email.com. Professional email, firstname.lastname@email.com. Please, I insist, you have to ditch the joke email address for middle school. Always use a highly professional email address based on your name. It's a tiny detail, sure, but it makes a massive first impression. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Masiello Employment Services says a well-written, detailed resume that highlights your best qualities is going to go a long way for you, even if you have no actual work experience. Remember, a polished document utilizing your unique teen experiences gives you a massive competitive edge. So, I'll leave you with this question. With your skills proven and your layout perfected, what will your first resume say about you? Now that you've got the playbook to translate your life into professional gold, it is time to get out there and land that first opportunity. You've got this.